Hey, what's up guys? ComicBags22 back again for another video, and today I'm going to be showcasing my near complete run of Web of Spider-Man. So this was a 129 comic run running back from 1985 to 1995. So this one ran for a decade, and I've got almost the entire run minus issue 89 and minus the annuals. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a collection tour, show you guys the entire run here, well, almost the full run. I did order issue 89, so that one is coming in the mail very soon. So then I will have the complete run of just the issues, and then of course I'll need to pick up the annuals. But hopefully those will be a little bit easier to track down. So let's get into this. So, issue 1. I think Web of Spider-Man is one of the best Spider-Man runs ever. I love the covers. So this is, of course, a key because it's the first issue. And so this is a $20 issue, I believe. So it's not that expensive to pick up the first issue. So I do have 2 copies of the first issue there. Issue 2. I'll try to go a little fast. Probably skip a few issues. But just the covers are just amazing. Issue 6. 7, The Incredible Hulk has just spotted Spider-Man, cancel Christmas. All the black Spider-Man costume covers are just incredible, I think. It's a cool painted looking cover there. This is one of my favorites, definitely. With the sun behind him. This looks amazing. I still think it is one of the most underrated Spider-Man runs. It's so cheap on eBay, so if you ever want to pick up any, where's Spider-Man here, then definitely try picking some up because it is fairly cheap. They did a lot of these covers with the big face there. Very, very classic 80s cover there. Cool cover there. Just grab some of this here. Hopefully I'll make it easier there. It's a really cool one here. Issue 26, he's in, looks like Central Park, New York City. There's New York again. Really cool cover, one of my favorites. I just think the Web of Spider-Man covers are just really, really phenomenal. Definitely. And then they did change the logo here. So see, there's the original logo, and then they switched it to this one here. It looks a little bit more like Amazing Spider-Man. And then they added the webs up here. I think that just looks phenomenal. Hobgoblin, of course. Amazing cover there. I just love this run, and I'm so happy to have a near complete run of it. Close to being complete. I just need, of course, the 10 annuals and issue 89. But I've already bought issue 89, so... There's also a really cool Moon Knight cover in here. And you guys know I love Moon Knight. So, that's later on, but... And then issue 50, they made it like the issue 300 for Amazing Spider-Man, where they got the numbers in the background. And, sorry, just repositioning my hand. Just such an amazing cover. Love Web of Spider-Man. Just amazing. So if you guys aren't about spending the big bucks to get Amazing Spider-Man or Spectacular Spider-Man, just pick this stuff up. Like, this stuff is just incredible. Amazing. Oh, that's one of my favorites also. Fearful Punishment. Looks very evil there. It's a cool cover there. A lot of classic covers here. And now we are in the 90s. 1990. Just beautiful covers. Beautiful, beautiful covers. So I replaced the bags on these ones here. You can tell the difference. They're not as crinkly, and they look a little bit nicer. So 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Really cool cover. They removed the webbing on the top. And missing 89, and then 90. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to capture it on camera, but this is a fluorescent shiny cover, and it's just a silver cover here, but then when you shine it under the light, it makes a 3D cover. You can see it a little bit, but it's a little bit hard to see. It's a giant sized 30th anniversary issue. Whoops. Oh, I lost my spot here. Issue 90. Alright. Keep going. Almost done. And there it is. That is my favorite cover in the entire Web of Spider-Man run. Hobgoblin Reborn Part 1, guest starring Moon Knight. There he is there, and with Hobgoblin in the background. I love the way they drew Spider-Man throughout Web of Spider-Man, because in Ultimate Spider-Man, I feel like Spider-Man looked a little too small, and I feel like a lot of people agree with that. He looked kind of just weird, but I feel like all throughout Web of Spider-Man, he just looks amazing. So, definitely one of my favorites. Now I gotta find my spot again. 93, 4. All right. All the Hobgoblin covers are just amazing. And there's a beautiful Venom cover. I really hope someday I'll get issue 300 of Amazing Spider-Man. Of course. And with the new Venom movie coming out, this is just amazing cover. I've always wanted to get into Ghost Rider. I just never have. Hoping to pick up some issues of that later on. But here's a giant size issue 100. It's all shiny, and it's got spider armor on it, which is really cool. I always like when they do the special issues for like issues 100, or like they did issue 50 back here and issue 90. Very cool there. We're starting to get towards the end, so it's a little bit hard to lots of cool Venom covers, and also Carnage as well. Infinity Crusade there. It's a cool one. Sandman and Quicksand. I've got a cool one up here soon. I'll show you. This is cool also. Love this one. I like the way they did his eyes. On this one, I just think that's amazing. Got 2 copies of that for some reason. Oh, this is the cool one I want to show. So this is issue 113. And what's actually cool about this one is the bag is different, because this is actually in the original bag that you would have gotten off the newsstand. So they did this special thing where you would get inside of this bag, you would also receive a 3D like animation piece or whatever. It's in here. It's in the middle. You can't see it, but and then you also got a cool little booklet here that just explained some cool stuff here. So I accidentally did open it, so I had to tape it back down, so I'm really bummed about that. But it is still in its original packaging, and it's hard to see, but it's got a shiny, there you go. It's got a shiny green almost metallic cover that I have never really seen before. So, and we are nearing the end of Web of Spider-Man run. And now they're going to change the cover. Yeah, they change the logo, and Scarlet Spider becomes a big part of this. They entered there. The Scarlet Spider, Venom. Need we say more? I'm not a big fan of the way they changed the look of this. They brought back the webs here on the top, and then, I don't know. It looks very familiar. The logo looks like the Spider-Man run that they did, just called Spider-Man. But really cool here. Yeah, not a big fan of the way they sort of changed it. It looks like it's geared for a younger audience now. This is 19. Oh, they don't say. I think this is 1993. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this one's kind of cool. It's not really a comic. So this one, it says Fabulous Flipbook. It's more of a story, like, written down, and then there's a few pictures. But, I guess they stopped putting the year. So this is 94, this one. So then I'm assuming this is, like, nearing 1995. So this is cool. They got rid of the Spider-Man logo. And it says Kane. Always gotta have the romance in Spider-Man. This is a cool cover here. 127. Also not a fan of that. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, like, you look at that there, and then you look at that. It's not a fan. 128, and final issue, 129. And what's cool about this one is it came with a little card, like a little trading card, that's in a little plastic package, just taped to the side. It's still in this book, so I'd consider this one fairly mint. It's also got the postage cards for subscribing and stuff like that. I feel like comics were more like magazines back in the day than they are now. But just love this cover. It's probably my favorite of the newer aged Web of Spider-Man. And of course it was the last of Volume 1. They did make it Volume 2. That only lasted for like 30 issues or something like that. So yeah, I wish they'd reboot it. That would be really cool if they did. If they started over, or even continued the numbering, because I know Marvel likes to be crazy about the way they number things, and so it'd be cool if they just restarted the series and just continued the numbering off of issue 129. I don't think they will. I wish they would, because I think Web of Spider-Man is one of the best Spider-Man runs of all time. But a lot of people like Spectacular and Amazing, which is fine. I mean, those are great runs. But yeah, so if you guys do ever want to get started in this run, definitely just pick up issue 1 from, if you can find it at a comic store. I found one on Comic Store, and then I also got one on eBay. So just pick it up. It's great stuff. I do also like how it almost shows like the history of comics, because, you know, the 80s were like a big time for comics, and it goes through the 80s through 90s, getting close to the Ultimate Spider-Man, which is considered closer to modern day Spider-Man. And so it really shows the history. You know, you look at this issue right here, issue 26, and then you look at something like way up here, it's like something like this. You know, you see the difference in the way that like the actual book looks, like it looks more modern and stuff like that. So yeah, so I if you can't tell, I love Web of Spider-Man. So yeah, don't want to bore you guys too much by talking. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this longer than usual video, but I love this run, so I thought I'd take my time showing it to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to hit the like button or subscribe. Thank you guys for, I believe, 76 or 77 subscribers as of now. I'm looking forward to hitting a 100. I will be doing a giveaway. I don't know what I'll be giving away, but I will be doing a giveaway at issue 100. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.